Step into my shoes, maybe then, no, then you know. If you see it through my eyes, then you go. Oh, baby, then you know. See it through my eyes. See it through my eyes. See it, oh, see it through my eyes.
Hi my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Lovely Ina, back with another video. So today, I'm coming to you guys to just give you guys a quick update on my life and everything that's been going on and just everything and where have I been, because a lot of you have been messaging me on Instagram or every time I go on live. Well, recently when I've been on live and asking me, have I moved? That's the biggest question that I get asked, like maybe twice every 2 weeks. I mean, that's not as much, but for me it's a lot. So I just wanted to come on here to clarify a lot of things and just to update you guys, because this is what I enjoy doing, talking to you guys. It's been a while, and yeah. So first thing is first, I wanted to update you guys on my current camera situation. My camera unfortunately broke. Right now the audio of my camera isn't working and I needed to get it either replaced or I will have to purchase a new camera pretty soon. So right now that is one of my main reasons why I haven't been recording for you guys. So for right now, iPhone 11 Plus? No, this is an iPhone 11. Whichever iPhone this is, this may have to do. So I'm sorry again if it's not the best quality. You heard that crack, guys. I'm sorry guys if it's not the best quality, but it will have to do for now. So I just want to get started and just give you guys a life recap of what made me come to California, how long I've been in California, what have I been doing in California, and etc. And if to answer the main question, if I live here. So it all started. I'm gonna do a little quick recap without giving information, names to anything, just straight to the point, but a way for you guys to understand. So back in September, last summer, last year, I came down, was here. For those who may not know, I'm in a long distance relationship. My boyfriend lives here. I'm from New Jersey. Now, me coming last year was just a visit, nothing else, not to stay, just a visit. So I just wanted to give you guys a update on how it all occurred. So back last summer, came here, went back home, and went back to my teaching job. When I got back home, everything seemed normal. I wanted to start off the school year. Like everyone that knows, I love working in a classroom. I love kids. I love decorating. I love going way and beyond for my kids. So during that time, I did what I had to do, and just things didn't work out. I'm not going to sit here and bash anybody, because that's not what I'm here to do, and that's not Christian-like. So I'm not going to sit here and talk about it, but there was just miscommunication, misunderstanding. I'm not going to say from their end to my end, but it was on just both ends, and I did a decision based on my emotions at the moment that made me had to do a quick change in my life. And when I had to do that, it was just like, I don't even want to explain. I felt like I was doing everything well, and I felt like my life was just there, like everything was going well, and from one day to the other it just crashed down on me. And again, it wasn't all based on certain people or certain anything. It was based on just lack of everything, communication and understanding, and myself just letting my emotions get in the way. And let's just say that I personally made a decision, and that decision was to leave my job. Now when I left my job, at that moment I felt my world just end, and that's when I knew that I had to get it together and just try to figure it out. So within those month frames, I found a quick nanny job, because on the side I do babysit and things like that on the weekends. So back at home, I found this amazing family, which I took care of their twin boys and the little girl. I was making decent amount of money, saving up. And besides that, this was September. I quit like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, mind you. I went crazy in my classroom. Like, I left everything decorated. I bought shelves, I bought things that you wouldn't. I even bought things in California to take back home with me just to decorate. Like, I'm telling you, my classroom was just my life. But just things happen. Now, back to, I was saying the time frame. So the time frame was between September to October, that I basically was in Jersey, because I honestly got there in August. Went September, everything just crashed down. Got a new job literally the following week after I quit. And then after a couple of weeks in, with the family, I already had told them that I was going to be making a visit for my boyfriend's birthday here in California. So it was already planned to come back to California for his birthday, but I just didn't know what road it was going to take. So I ended up coming in October, and within October, I felt at peace. Not just because I was back here in California, it was just life changing, the environment and changing, not knowing anybody, just not knowing anyone for me was the biggest thing. It was just like I was able to start a brand new life. I was able to be myself. I was able to go to church, which I enjoy, get to learn more about myself, get to learn about God, get to learn about just everything. And besides that, like, I was also having a lot of home situations. You know, my stepmother had just died. My dad had came to live with my grandparents, which he ended up like basically taking over my little space that I had. Well, he didn't take over, but I had to understand and share basically my space, because I had to understand that he needed me at that moment. But at that time, I felt like I couldn't even be there for him, because I was going through my anxiety and my stress and everything that it was just building up within myself, that I was just like, I'm about to like explode right now. So I took that chance and I came here. Again, I didn't come here to stay. I honestly came here just for a visit, and just to like let go, enjoy my boyfriend's birthday first of all, and then just let go of everything that had just gone down a few weeks before. So I get here on my boyfriend's birthday. It was a surprise, so it was amazing. And I was able to come to the church that I currently attend when I first got here. So when I first got here, or second time I got here in the summertime, my boyfriend and I did some searching for a church, and that's our current church right now. So we love them, and I love you, pastor, if you're watching this. So yeah, so I ended up doing that, and basically this is where I'm at now currently. One thing is first, one thing that I do want to clear up, I ended up buying a one-way ticket because I just didn't know what life had in store. I didn't know whether I was going to come back in a week or two. I knew I was coming back, but I just didn't know when. And let me tell you guys now, it's currently August 21st. It's been about 10 months. And yeah, I can't believe it. It's about to be a year that I've been here. It's not currently my official living area, so I'm answering all your questions. I don't currently live here. I mean, in the state of California, the month frames that I have been here, basically I am a resident already, but from my understanding and from my boyfriend's understanding, we're still not settled on that ground where I'm going to be staying here currently, just because I still have things that I need to like fix back home. Not even fix, I just want to see my grandparents and be able to enjoy time with certain people, and just be able to feel like, not that things didn't happen, but that I could grow up from that situation and I could mature about it and just let things go. Like, and that was my biggest thing within these months here. I learned so much about myself, and there's just things that I would have never done in a million years, like a million years. And let's just say I even had a journey of my hair, like just losing lots and lots of hair, and maybe that'll be my next video or so. But you know, I had to go through this process of like literally like cutting my hair like up to here, just to make sure that it grew back healthy, and like my hair was just falling, and that will like I would just remember just sitting in the tub and just crying like, why is my hair falling out? And I just didn't understand what was going on, and I had to come to realize that I was hurting myself. I was hurting myself mentally, and I needed to just let it go and let God. And within that frame, you know, I grew closer to God. I ended up buying some some books, study books, which I'm gonna show you guys so you guys could see what I've been up to. I ended up buying some books, and one of the books that my boyfriend's sister recommended was Understanding the Bible. So this book, it's amazing. What can I say? It's just completely amazing. It gives you the text, gives you Bible verses, and you have to legit take notes like you're in class. Great book, definitely recommend. I ended up buying a journal, and I love this verse, and I love the colors. And I started just taking a lot of notes, and yeah, so that was just something that I ended up doing. Now, time kept passing, and my time here was just becoming more and more extended. And little did I know that I was like going to be here for the holidays. And again, like, I don't even want to cry, but those months, I don't even want to cry. I don't. This video is not about crying. But those months within that pass, I just didn't feel ready. I didn't feel ready to go back home. I didn't feel ready to face anything. I said, it's not time. And I'm sitting here today because, I mean, who knows if I'm ready or not, but it's just in my heart. I feel like I've learned so much, and I want to share with you guys that it is okay to feel the way you feel, but it's also not okay to keep it bottled in. And you have to speak, you have to reach out for help. And I thank God that I had a great support system. I had my boyfriend to talk to, and if I had to like speak to my boyfriend's sisters time to time, I will tell them and speak to them and just let feelings go, and his family in general. And they're like amazing people, and I thank them for everything they have done and for allowing me to basically be around their personal environment. And something that okay, so anyway, back to I don't want to get backtrack, but November passed, December passed, everything started passing, and that's when I realized, okay, I need to find a job. So I started searching, and it's going around like to school districts and this and that, and applying. And a lot of the schools here, they wanted California credentials, and I didn't have credentials for teaching, but I did have a bachelor's. So now a lot of the schools here were willing to accept me, but they wanted me to take these high courses that it was just not at the moment realistic, especially if I didn't know if I was going to be staying for a long period of time. So I just decided to wait and hold off on it, and decided to just apply to things that I was not accustomed to, and I ended up working in retail. Now, a lot of people may look at me like, you're so dumb, you're so silly, why would you go from teaching to retail? Now, it's not currently what I'm doing right now at the moment, but it was something that I just jumped to because I needed to support myself. No one was going to support me. I wanted to be dependent. I'm not saying that my boyfriend wasn't going to support me or anything, but I'm saying I grew up to be independent, and I wanted to continue being independent. So I ended up working, and I worked at Five Below. I worked there for basically the holidays, and they kept me a little bit after that, but then I decided that it was just, well, I did not decide that actually. COVID-19 decided that for me. So when COVID-19 all started up, we got messages that, well, we were told that we didn't know when we were going to be returning. So that's when I was like, oh, okay, fine, we're not returning. Luckily I had some money saved, and yeah, so that's what I ended up working with for a while. And during that time, quarantine started. So when quarantine started, I ended up starting new things. I started like practicing like cooking. Like, for those who may not know, I was not the best cook, and I'm still not the best, but I could not cook for my life. Now, let me tell you, I could make rice and beans, arroz con gandules, chicken Alfredo, and breaded chicken, and let me tell you, it's pretty good. So yeah, like I've been like just completely shocking myself on things that I wouldn't be doing back at home that I'm doing here, and it's just like, wow, like I'm really working on myself. And you know, I took that time to not only work on myself, but like, you know, also be with the people that I love. I love my boyfriend, and we were here, you know, getting to we're still getting to know each other, even though we've been together for almost 3 years. You know, like, it's just time goes by, and this is what we have to deal with. You know, this is what we've been dealing with. And he has been a great support. You know, he always supporting me on everything that I love to do. Another thing that I ended up doing was art. Art was always something that I enjoy. I love drawing, but I never actually put it into light, I guess. I never actually sat there and like, let me do a painting, let me do this. And I started doing a couple of art pieces. I'm not gonna show you all of them, it's too much. But like, you know, I started drawing and painting Lilo and Stitch, and you know, here is a little canvas that I painted, and this was my favorite, you know. And like, this one completely shocked me because it's actually on a poster board from like one of those regular poster boards from the dollar store, which doesn't help blend at all. So this took hours, and it just amazed me like what I was able to do. And I'm currently working on another one from my grandmother. It's not completely done, but she does love these 90s cartoons, so that's what I'm currently working on. And like I said, I've just been doing things that I would never have done back at home, and it's been amazing. Like, it's been amazing. I learned how to do balloon columns. Like, I was able to decorate for my boyfriend's niece last day of school, which another thing happened while I left Five Below because of COVID and everything was closed. I was able to homeschool. So I went back to teaching. Basically, I homeschooled my boyfriend's niece for the remaining of the school year, and currently I'm teaching her again because she's currently homeschooled as she's currently being homeschooled again. So I'm currently teaching her until it's time for me to depart, which I'll be going back home soon in the next couple of weeks. So within that, I was able to back to what I was saying. I was able to decorate for her last day of school. I was able to decorate for my boyfriend's sister's baby shower, and I was able to learn how to do balloon columns, things that like I would never expect myself to be able to do. I did it, and I'll insert clips here. So I did balloon columns. I've done so many things. And another thing that like really I've been working on this hair. So for many of you guys that may or may not know, my hair, I've been like stressing about it. Like, my hair will fall out, it was thinning out. And it was just all within everything that was going on in my life, and my anxiety, my stressing, my everything. It was just falling out, and I knew I needed to make a change. So, you know, my boyfriend's mom, she does work in her own barbershop where she knows how to cut hair and maintain it and everything. So she was able to cut my hair really short. And when I mean short, she cut it really short, but it was because I asked her just chop it off. and I started taking vitamins. That's another thing that, like, back at home I would have never been looking into vitamins. I started taking vitamins. I started taking care of my hair and buying, you know, deep conditioners and all this extra just things that I needed in my life. But like, I felt like I was so focused on, you know, just getting from A to Z every single day that I was losing track of who I am and what I needed to do to maintain myself. And I was able to do that. Now, I'm not saying that I completely let myself go, because I'm, you know, I was able to, you know, maintain myself well kept over there. But like, deep within myself, like, I was battling with a lot of emotions and a lot of stress and anxiety. And like, I mean, I have been so much better now, like, to the point that I can actually speak. I've been trying to make this video for you guys, and it's just been hard because, well, before when I had my camera, but it was so hard because I was like, what do I say? What can I say? What is it that I need to work on? And within all this time, this journey, like, I just learned to let go, let God, let go, let God. I mean, I'm not going to say that my life is perfect, because nobody's life is perfect, but it's just within time. And being away has helped me so much, and I hope that when it's that time to return back home, that I'm able to continue working on myself and not just let myself go. Now, the question that I'm always asked, did I move here? And like I answered within all these answers that I've been giving you, no, I have not officially moved here. Do I plan on to? Most likely. Now, I want to, before I make such a drastic change and drastic move in my life, my boyfriend and I are both in a Christian relationship, and we are waiting for marriage. We want to do everything correctly. So within all these time and all this month and all these years that we've been together, we have been, like, honestly just speaking about it and praying about it and letting God, like, work in our lives, you know. We still are, well, we are getting older, but we still have time. In my eyes, I just want to be able to feel that confirmation from God and within us that we are able to do this. Now, we have been working hard in this relationship, you know, and only time could tell. Only time could tell. Right now, like I said, I am going back home. Whether it is to stay or to return later on in the future, only God knows. But for right now, I am going to be returning because I do miss family. Quarantine has been hard on me a little bit when it comes to that. Like, I've been missing my grandmother. Her cooking's amazing. You know, I've been missing my dog Coco. I miss him, and I miss my friends and my sister Julie, and I miss everything. So, you know, I enjoy here, and I'm thankful, and I thank God 100 million times for letting me experience this opportunity. And like I said, only God knows, because, you know, who would have known that we would have been in this pandemic and we would have been stuck in the house? And God only knows them, how he does things and how things work around. Because if I would have been back home, I probably would have been, I don't know, I don't even know. I tell myself that every single day. Like, if I know it's still currently going on, but it's right now, people are able to still work, wearing a mask, and do things properly and things like that. But God only knows that I would have been in another hole in my life, because I would have been, I don't even know, like, but yeah, like, that's basically a little bit of an update of everything, of where I've been, where I stand in my life, and what I learned about myself, and what I am going to continue to do. And I tell you guys all because, you know, I know I'm not the only one that's out there that's going through this. If you feel this way, anxiety and stress, and my main thing is anxiety, make sure that you speak to someone. And when I say speak to someone that you trust, that you love, and that you know they're going to tell you not what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. And seek God, seek his presence, go to church, commit yourself, you know, and I'm telling you, everything will fall into its place. Yeah, and that's basically all I have to say to you guys. I know this is probably, you guys are like over this video by now, but there was something in my heart that I really wanted to share with you guys, and I hope that you guys were able to stay through this whole entire video. Again, I love you guys, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Like I said, I may be showing you guys little videos here and there on my next video or upcoming videos. If you guys will, like, just leave me comments down below. But I will probably be mentioning on my Fire Below journey and stuff like that, and later on in the road, maybe, you know, share my hair journey, because I do have pictures and videos. I did record that. I wanted you guys to see that, so I recorded my journey of my hair loss and how much hair will come off and how I am able to get it this curly now and everything. So if you would like to see that as well, make sure that you leave a comment down below. So this is your girl Lovely Enid, and I'll be back with more videos. Bye.